to do the converter spacing video today. We're underneath, me and Doug here are underneath my old shitbox truck, 1952, and it is packing this 454 and right now a level 3 4L60E. The reason I wanted to do this is, one, help you guys out, but when I hooked this back up last night, it was interesting because I have a perfect example of why converter spacing can change with a simple change. Okay, all I did was, I want to go electronic. I didn't want the 700 anymore. I'm trying new modifications that we're coming out with, so this needed to happen, and I might as well upgrade to a level 3 instead of a 2 while I'm at it, just because I want to. In the end scheme of things, I'm using the same converter, the same flex plate, and the same style of case that the 700 uses. They are the same dimensions, but as we know, casting is not perfect, and neither are converters being made, i.e. the welds when they squish this together and everything else. So the only thing I've changed really is the case. What I used to have for spacing was two 60 thousandths washers up in here to make me achieve 1/8 to 3/16. Just changing the case has netted me a result with no washers. And this is something I can't stress to everybody that insists they've done this a million times, they know what they're doing, and they don't need to check it. You always need to check it. I've done this a million times too, and here is a perfect example. All I did was change the case, and it's netted me a 60 thousandths difference, which is quite a bit when you're talking spacing. The reason spacing is important is, when you're accelerating, the converter and flex plate are going to flex towards the transmission. When you're decelerating or let off the accelerator at all, it will spring back towards the engine. If the spacing is too much, over 3/16, the converter will actually come out of the rotor and try to go back in and smash it. If it's too little, like less than 1/8, when you accelerate, this will constantly beat that rotor into the back of the pump, grind a whole bunch of aluminum dust out of it, and you will fail almost instantaneously. So right here, what we have, instead of two washers, and the easiest way to do this is take two drill bits, 1/8 or 3/16 drill bit. Right here, as you can see, you just slide the drill bit up between the pads of the converter and the flex plate, minus 3/16. With no washers and a simple case change. No spacer, no bullshit like that. The guys that want to mic this and everything, please don't even waste your time. You can't fit a mic up in here accurately. It's just, this is the easiest way to do it. Two drill bits. 1/8, which is not quite there, and 3/16, which I have exactly. And this is especially helpful in the easiest way when you have a one-piece case with just a little inspection hole that you got to hook the bolts through and everything else. I like these cases because, well, I have all this room to work and I don't really give a shit about a dust cover. So at this point, you're ready to bolt up once you achieve that spacing. So in bolting that up, you would make sure the converter's back and free spinning towards the transmission all the way. Shouldn't make any noise, otherwise you've pulled the transmission on wrong with the bolts, which is wrong or whatever, and smashed the rotor. But if it does this, you should be good. Okay, if it's relatively silent, check your spacing, bolt it up. It's as simple as that, and I just explained the theory why. And if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. And while I'm at it, I wanted you guys to see our new nice servo there. Our brand new servo that we will be releasing to the public soon. I just got to work out a couple things with pricing and distribution and all that. But it is a very nice piece. It resolves a lot of clearance issues, and I can actually spin a wrench on my cooler lines instead of stopping and getting frustrated in that tight space. So guys, this is Ryan from Performabuilt. 3/16 or 1/8 inch. Slide it up there, get it right, and you'll never have a pump issue again. Thank you for watching.